Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
Madden and college football heads, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. Thought I'd share this. Had a nice little gameplay. I think this guy had a Chiefs theme team. He was running a lot of man-to-man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to. Some people see like my receivers aren't the fastest. The only real receiver I have this you know of any particular merit right now is Puka. And so, yeah, I guess he decided he was going to come out and run a lot of man-to-man stuff. Was able to catch him in the flats right there to AP right there. Breaks the tackle. Well, he never got tackled. Just headed up the sidelines. And so, jump right out 7-0. That's a lot of, well, that's some of the things that you can do when you're facing people who just want to run that little 2 or 3 man rush man meta. You just got to start motioning. Y'all know how messed up the assignments are on Madden. Come on, get a guy on the wrong side, hit your running back, you know, take your drags, your curls, all that other stuff. Stop giving up the flats as you see I'm doing right there. What did I do? Yeah, I threw a pick. That's what I did. Why did I throw that pick? I have no idea. Maybe I just thought he wasn't going to get there. Oh, yeah. But yeah, sometimes you come out here creating content and you're trying to get content for particular things. You're trying to get particular looks. Yeah, sometimes, man, these guys will come out here and creep you on that first drive or so. Yeah, wake you up real fast. Now it's time to play. And so now I got to lock in a little bit, a little pressure coming off the left edge right there. Switch stick out to the right corner, but I just, there was nobody out there. I should have actually brought him a little bit more inside. Hit me in the flats right there again, and so he's taking what I'm giving him. I mean, it's no doubt, and I like games like this when people do that because yeah, it often becomes a chess match. Good play, good defensive clock in technique, reaction right there as he, well, the play before, but then he runs up the middle. Was that a touchdown? Oh yeah. Oh, and actually, look at this. He's going for 2 again for some reason when he's up by 7, but he's going for 2. But all right, good defense right there, you know, was able to stop that. And so 14-7 is the deal. And boy, man, it's like we are just determined to throw that little drag route to him, aren't we? But this was an important play right here. I motioned out just to see if he was in man or zone. And actually, I missed the read on this play. But this was very important because it showed me what he was doing. He was actually doubling with one of those deep safeties. He was doubling whoever I motioned to that side because he thought that's where I was going with the ball. And so at this point now, I'm like, all right, let me just run a whole bunch of man beaters, you know, a lot of crossers. Like I said, my guys are going to run into each other, so his guys are going to run into each other too. And so we'll just play that game. Was able to pick up some good yards right there. Good cutback, but man, you have got to do a little bit better on that play. Again, man, motion is the king. Sometimes it switches the assignments, and then the user ends up guarding the running back, and the first thing the user wants to do is peek off into, you know, a different route situation that's not his, not understanding that, hey man, you have got to cover your assignment, sir. But as you see the blocking up front as he sent the linebacker blitz right there, I'm telling you, man, slowing down the block sheds will allow your routes to develop. It'll give you the time that you're looking for, especially against these guys who are running these little 2 and 3 man rush joints, you know, where they're just trying to play man to man and kind of choke you out, pause on that. But, you know, my thing is if I can get time to allow the routes to develop and to have good pocket strength, because basically what this does is it's really just kind of implementing really good pocket strength and good base blocking. Not the technique, but good base blocking in terms of them having a good strong base to perform the blocks. As you see the defensive clock in technique right there on full display. Yeah, you just can't throw that, sir. Just because he's standing behind you does not mean he will stay behind you. No, sir. Good reaction by JPJ right there, get the pick. And so 14-14 again. slowing down the block shed. You see the time in the pocket, and you see his guys up front basically getting mauled at this point. He has a Chiefs theme team, but I'm just like, bro, yeah, nobody's getting in up front. It's like just watch the blocks every time. Nobody. Look, we are putting guys on the ground. Remember that formation I told you to watch? I think I said earlier that seam was going to be open. There it is right there, flip to the other side. I just didn't want to turn around and run it back on the next play because it became quite obvious that he was not going to change his defense up. And neither would I at a certain point. I mean, if you feel like you're having success with it, you know, I'm killing him in the flats and in all the places that I need to. And man, the air truck thing is wild. All the places that I need to, but like I said, man, it's 14-21. We have a ball game. Tried to send a little heat up the middle. Good recognition by him. Boy, caught me right there in that little slot seam. I'm glad we made the tackle. And so, yeah, my adjustments kept messing up. And so sometimes when your adjustments mess up, yeah, you just have to take the nearest guy and try to cover wherever you think the weakness is. And so, yeah, I would have preferred to have been kind of down in the box guarding against that little short crosser right there. But you know, it is what it is. And so good patience by him. Way to stand in the pocket. Good spin move. Glad that the guy behind him was able to tackle him. Again, hit me, you know, right up the middle. Good defense. He comes back with the boot play once again. And I'm like, come on, man. We have got to start playing this a little better. Tried to hit me in the flats. Defensive clocking technique all day long. Some of the best reactions you'll ever see. He caught me double it. Man, I don't know why I shaded underneath on that play. I already had a guy in the flat. I didn't need to do that. That was crazy and costly as we are back at 21 apiece right there. Oh, yeah, we're coming out the end of the half. And so, yeah, he got the ball at halftime. Decent defense on first down. Good pressure right there on second down. Gets us to a 3rd and 4. And so we're just playing some really good, solid defense right here. Again, that defensive clock-in techniques makes your man-to-man better, along with the route committing and shading and all that stuff, as he's in hurry-up mode right here, trying to catch me off in the flats. And again, as I said a little bit earlier, man, that defensive clock-in technique, it is a monster. Put it this way, I actually thought that the corner overran that. That's the reason why I stopped. That should have been a touchdown. As you see me high stepping right there. It should have been a touchdown, but I actually thought he overran it, and the guy behind in the tight end or whatever caught it. All right, so got the ball back in a really good position right there. Good running right there. AP with that tank. Man, tank is an essential, especially if you have a bigger back. Man, these guys like to come up and hit stick all the time. And so that tank, he's just brushing that stuff off, brushing it off. As I decided to go a little bit up tempo right here myself, simply just because I'm just like, all right, let's just try it out. I have a really good man beating route to the running back right there, able to put the ball right in the spot that I want to put it into AP as we go back up 27-21, soon to be 28-21. And so, you know, getting down towards the end of the 3rd, nasty move right there. And then when he cut up, I was like, oh God, he's gone. Was able to just recover just enough. Christian Gonzalez, good play. Tried to send a little heat on Ferks right there. Anytime you can contain a drag route to 2 yards, man, you are winning, sir. Sorry, that just is what it is. Anytime I can get a drag route to 2 yards, I feel like I won that one. As you see right here, is we played good defense right there, but somehow got behind him in the pursuit angle, as they would not allow me to click on at any point during that transaction. That was crazy. Tried to catch him slipping right here, send a little heat, drop my guy across the middle, and yeah, wow, that was crazy. I'm talking about, man, I was way off. Yeah. All right, so 28-21, we get into the end of the 3rd, and so right here, yeah, I'm just trying to keep him out, you know, trying to mix the defenses up a little bit, you know, possibly catch him, you know, throwing something a little bit faster than he wants to. Again, defensive clock-in technique, man. I'm telling you, go get your Madden 26 Bible. I'm telling you, it will help. Man, that was wild. I have to go back and actually, I don't know what happened on that play. I know that was my corner, and I was there, and then that's when the air trucking started. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, yeah. I mean, why not? You know, anytime you get an air truck touchdown, you have to do a handstand, right? Isn't Isn't that how it goes? All right, so yeah, a little bit more man-to-man right here. Again, man, the precision is crazy. I know y'all tired of me talking about the Bible, but I am here to tell you, ask any of the guys who have it. Just come in the comments. Hey, what does the Bible look like? They'll come in here and tell you, I assure you. And so it's really just a matter of just getting your fundamentals down. And once you understand like a lot of the ins and outs of the different scenarios, like how to get your movement right in different scenarios. What the hell was that? Was that pass interference or what? Anyway, don't know. Tried to catch him on a corner. On a fade. I should have threw that much. I should have threw that actually when he got off the press. I was way late on that read. And so right here, 4th and 9, basically just hitting him with a backside post right there because like I said, he's in man-to-man. He is not coming out of that man-to-man, and he's sending pressure. Y'all just don't see the pressure because the blocking is really, really, really good at this point. I must admit that myself. It's working even better than I thought it would. Come on, Alt, man. What did he knock you unconscious or something? What was that? All right, so 28-28. We are getting down to the last few minutes of the game, and I'm so confused as to what's my approach right now. Y'all know I go back and I record these games, then I go back and watch them. I mean, I don't really watch them until now. I'm like, what was I doing right here? I have no idea. I think I'm trying to do something with this playbook. Yeah, it's one of these plays right here that I saw this on somebody's video, and I'm like, hey man, I need to start. You know what I'm saying? I don't even use this formation. I'm like, okay, let me at least look at it and see what happens. But I'm not too impressed by it at this point anyway. Maybe, after I do a little bit more lab work, I'll get into it. It's the gun wide off trio close. And is this supposed to be really good or something? Like for real, because I'm dead serious. I don't really know. It's a certain play that I'm looking for and I can't find it. And I thought this was it, but this wasn't it. And so watch what happens here. He runs into the guy and I was so mad. I'm like, oh man, you have blown this game on some BS. All I really had to do was just take my time and take the field goal, but it's all good. As he comes back out on first down, good defense right there by Urlacher, just switching off, forcing him into a situation where he has to scramble around, try to do a little playmakering. Minute 31 left, 2nd and 10. He catches me right there with another drag route. Picks up, what did he pick up? 4 yards. So wait a minute, did I miss a down or something? Oh no, that was 3rd down. I'm sorry. And so right here at this point now, it's 4th and 6. And so I'm like, all right, watch my corner over there in that soft squat, man. This is why soft squats are the best zone on the game, especially on the outside. The soft squats are a monster. Actually, he peeled off and played that underneath return route really, really, really well, keeping him short of the first down. Again, he's not switching up, staying in man-to-man. And so, his fate would have it. I'm just sitting over here, just putting my play together. And I'm like, all right, if he stays in this man-to-man, I'm taking this corner route no matter what. I just have to take it right out of the break. A little bit of clock management right here. I could have scored right there, but at this point, even though he has no timeouts, I'm just like, nah, man. I've seen that boot. I've seen that boot play action play work way too good on too many people, too many times while I'm watching. I'm watching games or watching gameplay stuff, and so at this point, we just basically trying to run the clock out, get myself to a point. I'll accept, a field goal if I have to take one, but it is what it is. And so you see, I do not call a timeout. He has none. So I'm going to allow the clock to run down to get me to a point to where, okay, if I have to call a timeout with 2 or 3 seconds left, that's fine. And then I'll, trot the field goal unit, onto the field. And so that's what the holdup is. I'm just running the clock down because there's just nothing he can do at this point. And so, but still at the same time, I'm very conscious because I don't want to run a play and then the time mysteriously runs out as you see me get off into the end zone. 3 seconds left right here, just a little bit of prevent. Everybody back, outside shades, outside route commit. And so at this point now, I'm just trying to get back. Just hang on just long enough for the cavalry to get there. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy your Saturday, man. College football. It's your boy, Coach. I'm out.